Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. I was hoping I could bring this review to you a bit sooner than now, but it took a while for me to receive my sample. I tried and tried to get a bottle ahead of time, but all doors were closed to me. The people who are asking were like, "Oh no, sorry, can't help." Obviously, big Parfums de Marly fan. Normally when I'm speaking about release, you would see all the, current things that I own from that particular line or house out here, but I couldn't fit them on. I've got like 16 Parfums de Marly, so they're up there and they can stay there for now. I'm ratcheting them all out for a short review anyway. So yes, today we're here to talk about Casterly, Parfums de Marly's newest release, and quite appropriate for this time of year. So if you're at all interested in my thoughts on Casterly, then stick around. So yeah, thanks very much for clicking on view, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If an unbiased opinion from an average lad is what you're after, then you've come to the right place. So here we have it. Already used half of it, 2 wears. Got it on right now, just a little spritz. And it smells great. Smells fantastic.
So it's approved.
And so it should. Because there's a few things in here that I'm a fan of. Now, those of you that actually know me know that I'm not a fan of Louis Vuitton. Just drop my sample. 1 second. What was I saying?
Oh, well, once you're done buffering.
Oh yeah, Louis Vuitton. Now, those of you that know me know I'm not a fan of the brand, and it isn't because they don't smell great. They don't release great smelling fragrances. That isn't the issue. I haven't smelled one that I don't like. Yeah, actually have not smelled a Louis Vuitton fragrance that I don't like, and some of them smell fantastic. Imagination being one. There's a hint to what I'm about to discuss. But for the price they sell for, and some of you might be saying right now, "But you're a Parfums de Marly fan. Similar sort of price." Well, Parfums de Marly are a bit cheaper, and you like what you like, and you believe what you believe. And I see the point of people who say Parfums de Marly are just a niched up designer house, and the rehashing DNAs and all this, and I see it, but I can't help but love the house, and I can't help but be a bit of a fanboy, and if that makes me a basic bitch, then I'm sorry.
This is your standard issue basic bitch.
But like I say, you like what you like. But I just can't get past that whole Louis Vuitton price tag for a designer house thing. But getting back to the fragrance, I don't half waffle. I am such a waffler.
We know what you are.
Getting back to the scent, Casterly, right? So if you've smelled Imagination, and you've smelled Sedley, and you've smelled Bois Imperial, then you've smelled this. It's got the neroli and ginger and bergamot that you find in Imagination, and it comes over like it does. But the bergamot's also in Sedley, and it smells a little bit Sedley-ish. But probably because the citruses that are in here are Parfums de Marly citrus, and it's a comparison that I couldn't help but make. But what makes this so much for me is it's got that Timur pepper and black pepper in there, and the Yakigala wood. It's very bishy. It's so bishy, Quentin Bish, because I couldn't help but think of Bois Imperial. It's not often you see Timur pepper in other things, and the Yakigala wood, which Bish loves the Yakigala wood, like. Which I think it's an aroma chemical that's It's made from patchouli, I think. It's like a woody patchouli. It smells great, this. It really, really does. I like it a lot, but I've only had 2 wears, so I can't say where it would fall in my ranking of Parfums de Marly Freshies. I would need to wear it more. So I'll just go over what the listing notes are for Castley. So up in the top, you've got bergamot, black pepper and ginger. In the mid, we have neroli, pepper, timur pepper and petitgrain. And then in the base, we have akigala wood, benzoin and labdanum. I would say this is a citric, fresh, spicy fragrance. And it's sort of middle of the road when it comes to performance. Based on my 2 wears, this top up, this quick spritz for the review doesn't count. But I have had 2 wears out of it. It's not a big projector, but it's not disappointing. It doesn't last forever, but it isn't gone in 5 minutes. It's sort of middle of the road. I wasn't disappointed with it and I wasn't impressed either. And I've worn it in real life situations and I've noticed it coming off me for a considerable amount of time, maybe 5 hours, 6 at a push. But I always think that, you know, when you're testing stuff in these little sample bottles, you know, you don't really get a good distribution. And I really do think that when you get the full bottle from a good atomizer, you get a better distribution and you have a better wearing experience in terms of performance, at least. But I really like it, guys. You know, I'm just going to base this score off scent alone because I've only had 2 wears of it. I'm not going to take performance or obviously, you know, presentation or anything like that into consideration here. But I'll give it a 7.5. I imagine when I get a bottle, which I will get a bottle. I imagine when I get a bottle and I've bought it a few times, that will go up. Because one of my favorite fragrances of all time that I will never, ever be without. In fact, here's my Bois Imperial. I got down to that when I started cacking my pants, so I got a refill. I'll never be without it. And because I love it, but because the missus loves it also, and that's important to me. Especially when she loves a fragrance as much as she loves Bois Imperial. Yeah, so that'll pretty much do it, guys. In summary, a little bit of imagination, sort of a citric character that certainly has, and a real good dose of the Bois Imperial DNA, which never goes away. You smell it more in the dry down though, more when that ginger and neroli is sort of faded. The akigala wood and the timur pepper really do hang around until it's gone, and I'm here for that because I love Bois Imperial. But that'll about do for today, guys. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm a little bit impressed by it. It's nothing earth-shattering, you know, but it never was going to be, was it? You know, a modern Parfums de Marly release for warm weather. It was never going to be. And I knew that going into this. So my expectations, I think, were realistically focused on the scale appropriately, if you know what I mean. But yeah, happy.
And if the ratings are good, the boss is happy.
Happy enough anyway. So I'll say about a 7.5, but with room to grow. That'll do it today from me, guys. Thanks once again for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like button down there, particularly if you have enjoyed this video. Give me one of them. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content from me. And if you are subscribed, don't forget to hit that bell notification icon down there so that you will be notified next time I upload some scented nonsense. So until next time, guys, stay safe, take care, keep smelling good, and see you again.